嗨，大家好。你们可能已经听出来，我的嗓子也哑了。毫无疑问，我也已经感染上了 COVID。昨天晚上开始，我有一些发热，嗓子也疼。尽管吃了药，整个晚上嗓子火辣辣的难受。早晨很晚才起床，我们两个实际上都没什么胃口，但是为了补充营养，增加抵抗能力，还是要吃一些东西。我这是按照一个朋友的建议，做一个豆腐鸡蛋羹。之前有很多朋友建议我们两个隔离，但这种病的传染性太强了，是很难做到完全的隔离，所以我也不可避免的感染上了 COVID。幸运的是，这种病真的不是特别严重。我先生显现的那些症状，我今天都开始显现出来了。头痛、嗓子疼，还有一些轻微的咳嗽。前几天我只是有点头痛，我以为我的身体素质足够好，可能不会有太明显的症状。直到昨天晚上才感觉到病真的来了。昨天晚上我就把莲花清瘟胶囊和阿莫西林胶囊服用了。我先生总是不相信中药能够治病，另外他也认为服用这个抗生素也不会对病毒有效果。我跟他解释这些药的疗效，他根本听不进去。最后他说，到底谁是医生？ What's this?
Okay, this one is guaifenesin. It will break up the phlegm and congestion in your head and your chest. This one is an antihistamine. It will help dry up your nose so that the mucus is not sliding down the back of your throat and causing the sore throat. This is acetaminophen. The common brand name is Tylenol. That's for pain and fever. And this is naproxen. It's sort of like a high-level ibuprofen. You just take 2, and it's good for 12 hours.
Okay.
Now, when you're, we'll wait like 30 minutes or an hour, and if you're not sleepy from this one, then we might also give you this diphenhydramine. The usual brand name is Benadryl, and that will dry up your nose very effectively, but it only lasts for a few hours. That's why I want you to take this 24-hour antihistamine.
Okay, thank you. It doesn't matter, I just take this.
No, because there's no medicine in these.
No. 他也给我普及了抗生素和抗炎药的区别，以及它们的作用。我突然脑洞大开，是不是国内的有些中药就是为了割老百姓的韭菜，让他们吃了这些中药，既不治病也不死人，这样老百姓就要不断的花钱买药，这些医院和厂家就源源不断的从老百姓的口袋里掏钱，这是多大的一个产业链呀！说心里话，以前在国内也吃过很多的中药，但是这些中药到底见不见效呢？我感觉到好像根本就体验不出来它们的效果，绝大多数都是一种心理的安慰。在我见到我先生之前，我也不了解美国的药品，我们吃的大多数都是从国内带来的药，尤其是一些中药就当是一种补品在吃。说心里话，我也觉得没有什么疗效，反正吃了也不会有什么害处，所以就经常当成一种保健品来吃。今天由于不舒服，我一直躺在沙发上，看我们这个小不点就喜欢窝在我的身边睡觉，尤其是喜欢窝在我的屁股下方的腿腕处。今天我先生接到了一个电话，是政府的公共医疗卫生部门打来的， 一个耐心热情的女士询问了我先生是什么时候发病的，有什么样的症状，以及现在的情况。
Well, one of the things we've learned over the past 20 years is that changing people's minds rarely has anything to do with the facts.
It has more to do with emotions, you think?
Yeah,
or,
actually, people,
okay.
we're just, if you think about how on the TV news, they'll tell you what happened, but then they always go to, and here's somebody who was nearby, and they get a personal experience, and suddenly it becomes meaningful. But what it comes down to with people is that until they make a personal connection with the speaker, until you give them a personal experience that shows that they can relate to you, they don't listen to the facts until that point.
We have had a lot of people, though, go and get vaccinated after they've been infected. Meaning they'll go to a party and they're like, oh, no, I better go get vaccinated. But it's too late. It doesn't protect them.
Like everything else the public health department has to deal with, that's the problem.
Yeah.
They don't think about protection until afterwards.
Our government, I'm hoping our government, I was hoping that they would, wake up and see the importance of public health, because as the years go by, that the funding, it just shrinks every year. And they can't understand, trying to prevent something in the future, how important that is. But now it's pretty good. They're giving plenty of funding, like for schools. I'm hoping that they'll give another, how the government was giving out pre-COVID antigen tests.
Right.
The last one was eight per household, and basically everyone's used those up because I'm like calling people, oh, do you have a test? Can you test at home? Like, no, I used them all up. So to keep it going, and it works really well, because people can therefore test and see before their very eyes they are now positive.
That's
and
right.
They need to. I'm hoping that they'll send out another batch. They'll allow us to have. And then to this day, every day I talk to people who had no idea that the government was giving out free antigen tests. So they didn't advertise.
No.
If you have a school-age child, they are lucky. Well, it's summer now. But when they're in school, the schools have had so many antigens, they've been giving plenty to families. To protect the school.
Right.
If you have family get-togethers and stuff, that it's a good idea to have people test. We did that for a graduation party just a few weeks ago. There's 15 of us here, and I did ask everybody to test. We actually had 15 available antigen tests for them before they walked in. But most people tested that morning at home, and we were fine. Nobody got sick from it. Thank goodness. Yeah. But that still makes me nervous. Isn't that sad? Just a little group of 15 people, and sure has changed our society. And it's kind of sad, but okay. Well, you have my number now, so give me a call if you have any questions. Otherwise, we will. Let me see here.
We want snacks.
Let me see something. 我们现在要出去散步了，像个小猫，正想把它们带出去散步。我先生说 ：“No。”外面的空气好清新的，感觉好久没出来的样子。就转了一小圈，我们两个都不想再走了，这就回来了。You stay there. Hello.